everybody.
Hi!
Welcome to Pandemic Pantry.
I am Adrienne Borden, Director of 50 Plus Ministries at First United Methodist Church.
And I'm Kate Wheaton, Director of Hospitality at First United Methodist Church.
Yes.
And we are so thrilled that you're here for Positively Pumpkins. So we are going to prepare some fun fall treats for you all today. But before we do that, we have a little devotional.
We do. Okay, so today's quote actually came from F. Scott Fitzgerald, and he is a famous writer, and he actually lived in Montgomery. And the quote is, "Life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall." Which we thought was great because, well, for a number of reasons. First of all, everyone looks forward to fall, and some people love pumpkin spice, some people loathe pumpkin spice. It's up to you. But
preference.
one thing that we thought was interesting is 2020 has been the year of disappointments. Things that we were planning for, things that we were setting up for that didn't pan out. This is the year that things didn't happen the way we wanted them to, or expected them to, or planned for them to. And yet, the promise of fall can't be taken away from us. We still have fall, and we still have the leaves changing, and the cool weather, and all the promises that fall brings.
We do, and that just renews our spirit, I feel, a little, and it just gives us a new way to focus as we make it through to the end of 2020.
Yes!
And just lifts our spirits as we prepare for the holiday season. Maybe in ways that we didn't imagine that we would, but nevertheless, we're going to do it.
Welcome to Pandemic Pantry. We know you might feel antsy, and soon you'll be cooking so fancy. Stay and cook along with us today.
Yay! Thank you for playing that, Adrienne. I was just thinking to myself, you just look a little different.
I cut my hair. I got a different haircut. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. I really do. But I don't think that's it.
I'm wearing mustard yellow. It brings out the green in my eyes.
Yeah, very pretty. But I don't think that's it. Could it be that ring on your finger?
Because I'm married!
So without further ado, let's welcome Mrs. Bush.
Adrienne Lee Bush.
Yeah.
Y'all.
This is our first Pandemic Pantry together, and we are excited.
Yeah.
So actually, we're just going to move stuff around a little bit. And
Okay.
we're going to start with a little hand pie.
I'm going to open Facebook.
Oh yes, because we are all about pumpkins this week. Super quick and easy. Lots of prepare-ahead desserts that you can share with your family and friends. All individual desserts, so that you know there's no worries about who touched what. So sliding that backwards.
Turn on your oven to 350.
Oh, yes. And it's all, we've gone for the easy route because, you know, the holidays are busy and sure it would be nice to make our own pastry. And you can. I think we've gone over that in a couple of our videos.
Scones. You can look back to scones or one of our, what was the one that everyone made? That Betty made.
It was delicious, whatever it was.
Tart.
Lemon tart. I like a game of charades.
Yes, we love games. So actually next week we're having our Halloween special.
Yes, and we're going to try and mix it up a little bit. There's going to be some fun trivia.
Yes, so tune in.
Pantry.
Tune in. You won't be sorry.
You won't. So, as we say, we are doing a few shortcuts. And you know me, I like to make my own pastries, but I'm willing to give this a go.
Yes.
So, Adrienne and I are going to
simplify things dramatically.
So literally, I'm starting sort of backwards, but you're just going to roll out your pastry. You're going to need, I'm using a 4-inch cutter. And then in here, we've already opened some pumpkin. It was just a can of pumpkin, and we've got half a cup of sugar in there. I'm going to get Adrienne to do my mixing.
100% pure pumpkin.
Woohoo! So that is in there, ready to go. And to that, we're going to add half a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Okay.
And 1.5 teaspoons of pumpkin spice.
Okay, half a teaspoon. Let's see if Miss Bush can do this.
I believe in you.
Thank you, Mrs. Wheaton. Okay, half And then we're going to do a fourth of one and a half teaspoons of pumpkin pie.
Yes.
Pumpkin pie spice, which I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't realize that it actually came like this in a spice jar. I don't know
Sweetness.
how I know.
So in fact, if you don't have pumpkin spice and you still want to try this recipe, you know, looking at the back, it's got cinnamon and nutmeg and a pinch of cloves. There are things, I don't have my glasses on and the writing is terribly small, but it's all of the things that you probably have.
Cinnamon, organic ground cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, and ground cloves.
Yummy. And and if you don't like pumpkin spice, and honestly, I'm not a pumpkin spice girl, I would probably just put some ginger and some cinnamon in there and call it a day.
And isn't it a little different in England the way y'all do it?
Yes, we have something called mixed spice, and we were going to look that up and we didn't, but it doesn't have quite such a perfume. I feel like this is quite perfumey. But nevertheless, let's put it back on the tray. It's popular and I'm embracing it.
That's
so
right.
Here we go.
Okay.
So you do
Mix,
that.
mix, mix.
We've got an egg for an egg wash so that we can make our pastry super shiny. I'm just going to crack that in there. Break that up a little bit. And then did you do a little pinch of salt?
I did not.
Okay, so a little pinch of salt in there too.
Where is our salt?
It is strategically placed on one of the trays
Here it
ready for us to use later. Okay, so there's our components all put together.
Okay.
So our egg is mixing. I'm going to go ahead and just use the round, not the fluted side, because we are going to crimp ourselves. I'm just going to make some little circles.
Okay.
These were, we have some that we prepared earlier that we'll show you. But
Yes,
these
you
were
can see the finished
a fun
product
surprise.
with moving magic. Also, we are coming, we're going to go to the Montgomery Sculpture Garden on Wednesday if y'all want to come. It's free, it's outside, socially distanced, safe, there are shady places to sit.
Beautiful weather.
And gorgeous sculptures that just, you know, I don't know if you appreciate art the way that I do, but you can just sit and stare at something for forever and read about it. And you can actually call a number on the plaque.
Oh, really?
And hear sometimes the artist's voice tell you about the piece. So I think that's
really
super cool.
interesting.
And there's a piece that has silicaga marble in there.
Ooh.
And we will have an unofficial person leading us who knows all about the museum. So you should come. It's 10 a.m. on Wednesday and we're meeting there at the Montgomery Sculpture Garden.
Okay, and then just focusing back on this for a second, the recipe says you can get 6 circles out. We actually figured out you can get 7 circles out, and it makes a generous amount of filling.
Yes.
And then we found a pretty little full leaf cutter, and I'm just making sweet little extras, and we're going to show you how to put those on the top of your pies.
It really does make them pop.
Yeah, a little
with
three-dimensional.
cuteness.
Yeah, we like a happy pie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yes.
2, 4, 6, and I did just say I had 7, so there we go, 7.
Yes.
Now if you were feeling frugal, you could just keep that to one side. You can roll out your other sheet, and there's enough filling to do another batch, and then we just squished it together and then got a few more out. So there was a generous amount of filling.
Yes, you can end up with like a dozen of these if you want to.
Easily. So hold on one
Oh,
second.
yeah, egg wash.
Yes,
Sorry.
we're going to egg wash around the edges, and that's going to help our pies stick. So just,
Don't be too heavy-handed with the egg wash, or Kate will get you.
yeah, well, this is true, and they get all slippy and difficult to maneuver because we are going to do some hand crimping. So there we go.
Okay.
And this too was trial and error. It did tell us, didn't it, that we needed
A tablespoon.
But
Is that a good?
let's do, and I urge you also, do one, don't just do them all and then try. Do one and then try. So you're going to bring it up
Do you want me to come
like a taco. Yes, you could come closer. So fold them up like a taco and then do a sort of light pinch. As you can see, that as little as that seemed, it was a little generous. So just take that little bit out and then just lightly close it. And then it's sort of got a bottom like a taco. And then we're going to push our fingers together. So you hold these two tight and then you're going to push this finger into there to crimp. And that is going to make a pretty pattern around the edge of your pie. And if it leaks a little bit, you know, it's okay.
Super
because
cute.
It's leaked before it crimped, so your filling is not going to pop out.
Yes, I know. All is not lost.
All is not.
Now, how's my frame here, everybody? Can you see okay?
Are we back?
We're back. Oh yeah, we're still rolling.
Yeah,
I
still
just
rolling. Okay.
want to make sure I got a good frame.
And then we'll let you splodge again.
Okay. Oh,
You can
I'll
be my
splodge.
splodger.
Okay. And that was too much last time?
That's
So
a
like-
tiny bit too much.
Like that?
That's tricky.
It is.
Yeah.
It is trial and
How
error.
about you do? Have a go. And we'll learn to crimp together.
Okay.
Friends that crimp together.
Stay together.
Okay.
Okay, got my
So-
taco.
That's it. And then you can do it in your hand, or you can do it flat, but whatever's easier for you. And then you just
Mine will not look like Kate's. That is a certain.
that's true. That's it.
Am I
The
doing it?
temptation is to open your fingers and then pinch it, but you really need to keep your fingers pinched and let the other finger
Now
do
that
all
is
the
one
work.
of my better ones.
That is beautiful.
And
And
I'll
then
tell you what, it's because I didn't put enough pumpkin in there.
keep going. Let's do
Okay,
some more
Let's do
pumpkin.
it. Let's do
And
it.
then if that's really not working for you, we have a cheat.
Oh,
Don't we? That's
yes,
cool.
we do.
And plenty of people like to do it this way.
It looks cute. Oh, you want that one?
Sure. Yes, I'll have that one.
I'll do another.
So again, we just fold it in half, and then this time you do lay it down, and then you're just going to use the tines, isn't that what they're called, of your fork?
Yeah, tines, yes.
Yeah, to go around the edge.
How do I see the comments? Oh, there we go.
Cute
Okay.
little one.
Okay, Brenda Smith said she loves pumpkin and looks forward to seeing what we make today.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yay, Brenda.
Well, there's lots of pumpkin.
Yes,
Lots.
it's positively pumpkins.
Pumpkin all the way. So here we go.
Okay. I'm gonna, instead of cheating, I'm gonna try the Kate technique.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe I can get better at it.
Oh, I think you are rocking that look.
Oh, that is.
Look
I'm doing
at
okay.
you.
You just gotta practice, you guys.
Cheer.
Yay. Okay, one
Okay,
more.
one more.
Okay.
I think you've really nailed the
The
amount that
splodge.
you're putting in there. Yeah.
I've been practicing that too.
But look, as you can see, there's planting in there.
You could do.
do
You can
a
have a
lot.
friend over and y'all could each do a dozen.
but truly, that would be a fun thing.
Mm-hmm.
And these cooked up to be super sweet.
They were good. They were tasty.
Okay,
And I'm
so
not a huge
now,
pumpkin spice person, but there's enough variation today, so I think you'll like it.
right, so
Egg
now,
wash.
back to our egg wash. I'll do the first one.
Okay.
So you just want to make sure you get a little bit down the side, but as somebody mentioned earlier, don't go overboard. And then you're going to put your little topping on.
It's so cute.
Here we go. And I'll hold him up so that you can see, look, he's got his little leaf on the top. A little acorn, that would be cute. A little pumpkin. Oh, pumpkin would have been so cute.
Oh, that would be
But we have a
cute.
leaf. A leaf
Yes.
is lovely.
A lovely leaf.
And then in my keep calm and carry on cooking mug over here, we have just a little cinnamon sugar that we put together. So literally a couple of spoonfuls of sugar, little shake of cinnamon.
A spoonful of sugar
Helps the medicine go down. And then you just sprinkle on the top.
Yes.
They don't need venting. You know, sometimes when you make a big pie, you need to put a little hole in the top. We thought perhaps they were all going to explode in the oven, but of course when we tried it earlier,
They didn't. They did
it
great.
did not.
Kay Kitchens Newman, so happy to be watching. I have missed Pandemic Pantry, and we have missed you, Kay.
Oh,
we missed all of you
we've missed all of you.
tremendously. So this month we are back with 2 episodes. We'll have today, and we'll have next week, and we'll be live for both. So we want you guys all
Yes.
to come and watch. And next week we're gonna have Halloween trivia with prizes.
We're just going to do a little step to the left. Is that
then
right?
A jump to the left and a step to the right.
And a step to the right. Or however that
Put your
goes.
hands on your hips.
We're going to be doing the monster mash.
Yep. And we're gonna find the one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
And see what you can.
That's right.
Oh,
Oops.
did I get
Okay.
ahead of the game there? I sprinkled
Yeah.
before you.
What do you want me
It's
to do?
all-
Okay. Okay.
Just a wing and a prayer.
That's right.
And off it goes. So those are just little few, but as we said, you
Yes.
could have kept going and you'd have had a couple of plates full.
Yeah, so she's going to put that in our bottom oven, which is preheated to 350, if you didn't hear that at the beginning. So this is our pumpkin hand pie that's going in.
All right. We
Yes.
are setting that for around, I put 19 minutes on that, but we'll see how that works.
It's definitely a checking in thing because there was some trial and error there.
Yes, the original recipe says 10 minutes. 10 minutes is not enough, so I'm thinking around 20. So let's tuck these off to the side.
Okay.
And we can come back to
And
that.
after we're done today, sometime later today, I'll be posting the recipe, the devotion, the pictures, and also the video from YouTube, which you're watching now, so you don't need that. But you can make this in your own kitchen.
Yes.
Yes, and that'll be on the Pandemic Pantry group, which if you're not a member of the group, please join it.
Yes, do join it, and then you can look back at past recipes and other fun episodes and catch up.
Yes.
Well, Adrian is by the magic vested in her going to go and microwave 6 tablespoons. 6 tablespoons of butter, which we are going to add to these crumbs. So we're now making a chocolate pumpkin pie. Yummy. So these are actually just vanilla wafers. Another fun thing about cooking at home and having your family at home, I had some saved to show you what I used, and my family ate them. So these were literally just those little finger wafers that you buy, and we just blasted them in here. It tells us to add a little extra sugar, so we're going to put a little 1/4 cup of sugar in there, and then Adrian will reappear with melted butter.
And here it
then
is.
you're going to pour and stir and
Okay.
make my base. Now these are really cute if you can make them in these little jam jars, jelly jars as you would call them. However, it seems with the pandemic everyone has been canning everything.
Yes.
And we couldn't actually find any. I found a few slightly bigger ones, so we'll do those just for effect, which were very attractive. But then beyond that, just a little ramekin works fine. You could probably even just use a coffee cup or something. We've done desserts in that too, but a ramekin is cute. So this should make around about 9.
When we started Pandemic Pantry and we were teaching scones, flour and yeast and all those things were because everyone was baking bread at home. So those were
So we
fun.
come into the way. So you can be yellow,
Okay.
I'll be red, and we'll just. You can do it whichever way you can divide it all out and then smooth, or you can do your best guess and then fiddle. Really, just smooth. It's very wet to easy to move. Look, so we just slide it around in the bottom. So I'm going to let Adrian work that out.
And we have a little extra. Should I distribute it?
Yes. Get that nice crunchy chocolatey bottom.
Yum!
Yum, yum, yum. So, these are our goodies for this one. So, yes, this was our pumpkin that we used. So this time, we've got a can of pumpkin and actually a can of condensed milk also. And then for this, we always have fun with this. I was surprised to learn this the other year. I've been taking the can off forever like this.
As have I.
As have many, but you know, you can do it like this, where you put it down flat and clip it, and then it just takes the top. Woo, hello. Woo! Well, it's not going to work.
It's a pumpkin party.
Okay. Well, maybe that's why we've been doing it that way. You're supposed to be able to do it this way. Yes, look.
Oh
Got
my
it.
gosh.
Look at that. Just took me a second.
Because you have to get it clamped down on there. I guess
Yes,
that's
and
my
then
other
look, it just
confusion.
lifts the top up, and then you don't have to do that whole trying to stick your finger down under the cut lid to be lifted out.
Definitely you don't want to touch that. That is a sharp edge.
Again on this one, so this one clipped on much more easily. Spin it around. And it's not a special kind of opener, that's just a different way to use it. So
Wow.
there we go.
You learn something every day.
Who knew? So, oh, you are doing a wonderful job.
I'm
with
trying.
that. So in goes our pumpkin. See, we had some pretty pumpkins on our bench today. We went pumpkin
Yes,
shopping.
we went to Vincent's Market and they had so many cute pumpkins.
Sweet.
And that's where we took our pictures of the pumpkins to promote for today. And we had a good old time. I got some gifts there for my mom, a gift for my maid of honor, Leanna.
Yeah.
She loved it. It was actually that bracelet. She put it on. She was like, "Can I wear it now?" I said, "Absolutely. Wear whatever you want."
All right. This is, stir those two together. Then we've got 2 eggs that go in here.
Don't fall.
And we made these ahead so that, they have to cool so that we can decorate them. So we made them ahead last week, and ours have been in the freezer. So just FYI, this is something you could do a week ahead and just be ready.
In preparation for hungry pumpkin eaters.
Hungry? Yes, and even if you wanted to make them and it's a larger batch than you would use, you can just bring them out 2 or 3 at a time for your immediate family. And still, you can be festive more than once. Not a one-time deal. Okay, then let's have a little note down here that says I need 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. Stretch across here. Where did that one end up?
On the tray right here.
Yes.
Yes.
We've learned that I say a lot because my little granddaughter imitates me now. So whenever I say, what shall we do? She goes, So cute. So cute. Okay, 2 teaspoons. Teaspoon doesn't fit in, so let's do 4 half teaspoons. Instead of trying to guesstimate it.
Yep. We need to reinvent the wheel.
There we go. We've got our little pinch of salt, but obviously you can leave that out if you are wanting to stay away from that. Look at that, girl.
Yes, I know. I tried to do them at Kate's speed,
Warp speed, you made it.
Well, I tried.
You made it.
I tried.
Okay.
Just seeing, if you're on here and you haven't said hello, Brenda and Kay have said hello, please say hello to us so we can see that you're on. Also, while Kate is stirring, we have my little family band, Bama Skiffle, has been asked by Respite to play at the park for their event on next Thursday, October 15th. We'll be playing from 5:30 to 6:15. And now Daphne Johnston, the director, and Laura Selby, the co-director, they both want you to come. So the 50 Plus Ministries, it's been opened up to everybody. So please come and hear us play a little bit of bluegrass, a little bit of skiffle music.
Yes, bring a chair, bring a drink.
That's right,
and then
masks.
Yes,
we can social distance in the park, and it'll only be 45 minutes, and it won't be dark yet. So please come.
Oh, that'll be wonderful. I've got that on my calendar. Okay, so now to put our little pies together, another cheat. So we have the hazelnut spread.
Nutella.
Nutella, who doesn't love Nutella?
Oh.
So you're going to be the Nutella queen.
Okay.
So in case the recipe's wording, I don't know, it was a little confusing, but basically you want to put some in each.
Ooh, yum.
And then a big splodge of, big spoonful of
Nutella.
Nutella.
A
Thank
splodge.
you. Splodge of Nutella. Into each one.
Right on
Yes,
top.
go ahead, right
I'm
in the
trying to
middle.
make a layer.
So
Okay.
we're trying to make like a hidden center so that
Oh,
when
I
you
love
cut
that.
into it, it's going to have a runny chocolate middle.
Oh.
When we made them last time, we forgot to sort of put it in the middle. So we just put it on the top and then buried it. And that worked really well. Because it kind of is self-sinking.
It does. It goes right in there.
So I'm just going to flip that around. Yes, it can be a bit of a circus in here, that's for sure. And there we go. There they are. Look how cute.
I know.
A little bit messy.
If you want to make extra friends, you can have this for them when they come.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Just bump you with that.
Okay, so you put more on top after the Nutella went in?
Yes.
Now
so
which
the Nutella
ones?
is now just hidden in the
Have I
middle.
done all? No, I don't think I've done this one.
I don't remember.
I don't think I've done him. Because I can see a little bit of brown in each one except for him. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So our last little bit.
Ruth Russell, watching until my lunch break is over. Yay, Ruth! We're glad
Yay,
you're here.
welcome.
I hope that we can pack it in so that you don't have to leave early
Yeah.
before we finish.
Should be a fairly quick little treat today.
Yum.
Okay, so that's a bit messy.
Yay.
Oh,
Oh, that's going to be good.
but messy's good, right?
Messy
So
is good.
just tidy up your pots because it's harder to wipe them clean once they've baked.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get these little
I think
crispy,
it's kind
crunchy
of
bits.
crusted on there.
Yeah, not so attractive. They used to teach us at Cordon Bleu when you did have something bubble over, we used to have to clean our dishes before presentation, and you just get a little salt on a wet rag, and then you can, it's abrasive, and you can clean off your dishes. A little time
I learn something
consuming.
every day from Kate Wheaton.
full of trivia.
You are. And next week will be full of trivia on Pandemic Pantry.
Oh yes, we will.
And for our Christmas special too.
Christmas. Can you believe Christmas is just around the corner? I think it just suddenly hit me when I was at the stores. I think TJ Maxx we were at the other day. They have some Christmas out.
Yes.
Somebody else asked about some Christmas plans. I was thinking, I haven't made any yet. I'm just like, oh.
I know.
But here it comes. All right, so these are going to slide into the oven, 350 degrees, for about 25 minutes.
Yes, and Brenda Smith said, I make pumpkin pies using fresh pumpkin rather than canned pumpkin using my mom's recipe. Well, you are a greater woman than I, Brenda. That's amazing. Tell us, do you reuse your pumpkin seeds? Do you cook them and eat them and snack on them? Because that's something I would definitely want to do. And the other day, I discovered, I don't know where I've been hiding, spaghetti squash, which I can totally trick myself into thinking is pasta noodles.
Yes.
So, does anyone
yes.
out there use spaghetti squash seeds as pumpkin, and bake them and eat them like to snack on? I don't know.
Well, we're going to be using real pumpkins next week because one of the things we're going to make is roasted pumpkin soup with melted Gruyere cheese toast. Oh, yeah.
It's going to be good.
And if things work out, we'll serve it in a pumpkin, which will be kind of fun. Also, look,
Yes, it does sound good.
we have a paper towel crisis, so we've got lots of clean cloths today.
Would you like to
Crisis
bring this
being,
forward?
I forgot to buy it. So here we go.
Do you want me to bring this plate forward?
Yes, let's bring that on for us. So we've got two things in the oven. It smells heavenly in here. I wish
really
you could
does.
smell that. So now, just move our little pastry out the way. Yes, and throw together. So this is going to be a little like pumpkin trifles or pumpkin cheesecake trifles.
Yes.
We have a little plate. And again, we've just gone for individual ones. And I think in the photo that we put up, we had arranged a tray with some of everything. So really, that's a fun thing to do too.
Mm-hmm.
You could maybe even though we're not having a lot of people in, it's something you could take to the office or, find a way to share with people.
Yes, you will make friends.
I'm going to let you be the queen of...
Oh, I'm going to do the tricky
pumpkins.
stuff.
Yes. So this one, we just got a packet of cream cheese. I'm going to flop into here. Yeah, this really is a
Is this right?
sort of store-covered happy this week, which is something we haven't really done.
Is this right? Like this?
Yes, that's it. And then
Clamp it.
commit. That's it. And then twist. You got it.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. Now, if you're not a Cool Whip fan, I am not a Cool Whip fan at all.
She's not.
It scares me.
She's not shy about it.
Yes, I'm not afraid to tell you. You could use whipped cream, I think, in here instead. So you could use heavy
Wow.
whipped cream.
Okay. I did it.
Look at you.
Look at that. Is this going in there with that?
Yeah, that's going to be round two. So first of all, we're making this creamy white layer. And into that, we're going to add a little vanilla extract.
Yes, which is right there.
Which is right here. Finding our rhythm.
Yes. We haven't been on in a while, and while she's prepping that, she's about to turn it on.
About to make a noise.
Yeah.
Turn a new
So
one.
we'll make sure to say all the important
Okay,
things now.
ready, steady. So there we go.
Okay, so that was the secret to eternal
All
life.
calm,
Yeah.
all calm, yeah.
But
really. And we're done.
We're doing a drive-through pizza. I know everyone's been missing Wednesday night supper.
And just to hop in here, we are having some powdered sugar that we forgot to slip in
Also
there too.
called confectioner sugar, icing sugar.
So icing sugar, confectioner sugar, cream cheese, whipped topping, or heavy cream. And vanilla
Into
essence.
the mixer.
And just one more quick pop.
Sylvia!
Here it comes. Okay.
Sylvia
so
Olsen said, wow, welcome back. Haven't seen you in months. I know. We missed you too.
A lot. It's nice to have our rhythm back.
Yes.
We needed a break. There's been lots of other things going on.
Yes.
But we are excited to be back. Ooh.
Ooh, that's really in there.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, actually, there's a trick that I could show you for this too. Let me put it back in there. Right with my fingers. So, at the bottom of your mixer, there's a hole, and you can stick your finger up in the hole, and it hold on to the whiskey bit, so that as you're taking it out, it doesn't fall out.
Not whiskey.
Not,
Whisk area.
the blade.
The
You can hold on to. Yeah. Could you hold the bowl still?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, this is how.
You don't want me to do my stand-up routine?
No. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have to interpret more than just my accent sometimes. There we go. And I cunningly picked a bowl that it would only just fit in. So there we go.
When you said that that's what this was for, I was like, that will fit. Yes.
See? And
Yay.
it's still in there. And then, the other trick would be, if we were being really particular and wanted that last little bit, you put the lid back on, and you pulse a couple of times. See? And all of your spare will go to the side that you can just pop out.
Ooh.
But for us, we're going to press on, and we're going to put our pumpkin in here.
And she's letting the residue stay because it will have white stuff in this one too. So.
Yes. So if you do it this way around, do your light layer before your dark layer. You don't have to wash your bowl. So that's a nice shortcut.
Because you do want to have the distinction of the colors for this, which you'll see shortly. Sorry, I'm not doing this Kate speed.
You are. I'll put in the Cool Whip. Here it goes.
Kate's favorite.
Yum, yum.
And then she puts the spoon.
And we're going to put pumpkin spice in and a little cinnamon in this one. So, there's a theme. So it's got, I think, about a quarter of a teaspoon. And pumpkin spice, do you have it hiding?
Pumpkin spice. I didn't hide it. Here it
Oh,
is. Here's the pumpkin
you're the
spice.
best. And I'm going to use the other end because my teaspoon doesn't fit in. And do a bit of a guesstimate. There it goes.
Lovely.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
Okay, and what I was saying was pizza drive-through. Don't let me forget.
Oh, yeah. Okay, quick way. Oh, and yet again, forgot that.
Oh no, the confectioner's sugar.
Sugar.
Gets the raw end of the deal every time.
Icing.
Yes.
Okay, and then the eggs go straight down on sides.
Yes. I'm sorry.
What do you think you have enough? I think I have enough spatulas out, but somehow.
Well, it didn't help that I put the one we were using in the sink.
It's okay. That's not what I meant, but we do need a lot of spatulas. Look how pretty that is. Now we can do that. Okay, so this is the pièce de résistance for this one. We've got some ginger snaps. This time days are left, so just your box standard ginger snap. And again, these were just crushed earlier. So Adrian is queen of layering. So when we did this before, so basically you're just going to layer up your white layer and your pumpkin layer, and you're going to put the crushed crumbs in between each layer, just for some texture.
And you want to go easy on each layer and not make it too thick, because...
Yes, because then as you put your spoon down, we discovered this is quite a strong mixture, so it was nice to have the creaminess and just to be able to get a little of everything in each bite. Also better if you don't eat it immediately. Once it goes into the fridge, it sort of sets up a little bit and is yummy. Yummy-licious. And don't forget your crumbs.
Yes.
So sprinkle.
I'm not having these distinctive lines. Okay. This bite is very creamy. Okay, so pizza drive-through. While we're layering,
Yes, pizza
we are going to, we don't have Wednesday night supper right now because of COVID. It's just way too hard to do. Isn't that right, Kate? It's just
It is
really
until
hard to
the new
safely.
year, but watch that spot. January we have a drive-through supper plan that needs finessing.
Shopping. So, on October 21st, we are going to have drive-through personal pizza party, and that's from 5 to 6. And so, go ahead and let me know. You can email me at aborden@fumcmontgomery.org. I haven't changed my last name yet; it's in the works. And let us know if you want to go ahead and reserve a personal pizza kit, so you can build your own cheese pizza kit, cheese pizza, or you can order a pre-baked one. It is. It's Bib Street Pizza Company, which their pizza is insanely good.
Yes.
Should I keep layering? What should I do?
Oh yes. Well.
Oh, I didn't do any ginger snaps.
Yes, and then you really want your last layer to be the pumpkin because you're going to put whipped cream on the top.
Yes, you need it to not be a white layer on the top.
Look at that.
So
yay.
that's so
See how
cute. Oh, I
attractive
love
that
it.
one looks?
Yes, that's good.
Okay.
And
then
see
you
how
keep
unattractive
going.
mine is.
Yours is unique. It's beautiful.
Adrian, it's fun.
Look, and then
You're piping it on.
yeah.
Oh my
Look, they're
gosh.
almost like little
Mine, this one's, well, no, I do like
Yes.
how you have it a little bit, I flattened it out too much.
You might just want to use your paper towel just to
Okay.
just take a little bit off the edge.
Take something off the edge. Okay. Take the edge off.
Just tidy it. There we go. That's beautiful.
Here we go.
Oh, and then
Yes, when you're cooking all these, you'll get pumpkin all over your hands. Don't worry about it.
yes,
Yay!
it's just heavy whipped cream.
Ooh, that looks so good.
You could skip this stage if you wanted to, and then you've got crumbs on the top.
Garnish.
Let's just
Okay,
do one
we're
more
gonna do
because
one
it was
more.
fun.
It is fun. And while we're doing them, I'll tell you, we're gonna go 50 plus is on the move, y'all. We're going to Spectre on October 21st. Also, the morning of October 21st. So you can go to Spectre and then eat a pizza when you get home. Well, it won't be
Look,
that
and I'm
kind.
just going to interrupt you. Look, our little pies have popped up, and they are
They're perfect.
yummy-licious. They're golden on the bottom, and that was 20 minutes.
Perfect.
So,
That's exactly
there we
how.
are.
Okay, so Spectre is going to cost $15 because that will admit you to the park. Jackson Lake Island is actually where they filmed Big Fish. The town of Spectre is where they filmed that scene for Big Fish. And so it's really neat. It's all these facades of the town.
And goats.
There are goats.
So
there are
many
goats. And then I'm also our beautiful kitchen director, Michelle, is gonna. Well, are you the kitchen director? I'm sorry.
No, you're right, Michelle.
Michelle is going to do lunches, but you're beautiful. Our hospitality director is also beautiful.
That's funny.
And
No,
so,
sorry. Michelle is going to do lunches. Exactly. They're going to have a lunch box.
Yes, it's going to be so good. And so sign up for that. Also, I think you can sign up for that at fumcmontgomery.org/Spectre, which is SPECTRE.
Yes.
And that's October 21st, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. I also have reserved a little pavilion for us to enjoy our lunch, social distancing. It's all outside, it's all safe. And the pavilion has a big gazebo overlooking the river where we can sit and there's a fan to keep us cool if it's hot.
And we've got just a lovely lunch. I think, a lovely healthy lunch. It's going to have some fresh fruit in there. We've got cold drinks that we're going to bring with us.
We're going to have soda, water, and just lots of fun. And, we haven't really had a lot of time
Just to be
gather.
outside together. Yes.
Mhm.
And it'll be good for the soul.
Yeah, so
Well,
sign
bring your
up.
camera. Well, obviously people have their phones now, but it's
Yes.
a great photo opportunity as well.
Yes.
So this was kind of a boring garnish that you could do. They recommended, that you just plonk a biscuit on the top, a cookie.
But you came up with something cute.
That's okay.
So she took it to the cake level.
So we decided this was another pandemic moment, we chocolate dipped ginger and left it in the fridge and someone ate it. So it was very good apparently.
No.
But yes, so we bought
It wasn't me. Don't look at me.
No, it wasn't. It was somebody else. So we just bought some ginger. Where were we when we bought this? At the
the Indian store.
Spice of Life?
No, the other one. So there are
This
two
one?
amazing Indian markets, and this was the other one.
Okay, so which is
I think it's called Indian Market.
Yes, and they had it at Mr. Chen's. I feel like too, didn't they?
It's called Asian Market.
Asian Market. So the Asian Market. Where is that, Adrian? Is it the one over by Sunday dinner? Next to Sunday
It's
dinner?
close to Spice of Life. Is that?
Anyway, you can get
great.
some crystallized ginger, and we'll put a link as to where we found it in the notes. Anyway, you can just simply put a piece of that on there because you got the ginger snap, and that was really cute.
Aw, snap.
Isn't that sweet? Chocolate dipped was really cute. I mean, we just melted some chocolate,
It was
literally.
cute. And we have
dipped it in.
pictures. You can see the pictures of how cute it was.
Yes. Or, I even think this would be nice between the layers. This is just help mask the flavor of the spice for me. But look, you can put them on the top. Look how pretty. Just some little pile of them.
Oh, that is cute.
That's sweet.
And ginger has that nice, edgy flavor.
Yes, and it's just nice and clean on your palate after all of that creaminess. It actually works really well together. So,
Okay, this is the last one.
here you go. Okay, so you're going to need one more of these, no more of this. Gosh, look, we're in a little bit of a pickle over here.
We are?
But that's because I'm not very practiced this month at keeping tidy.
Well,
Perhaps it's all off camera. There we
you
go.
know, everyone who watches knows that the kitchen
Yes.
gets messy when you're cooking. Isn't that right, everyone?
Yes. I have a good time in the kitchen.
That's right.
So I'm going to bring these forward while Adrian's finishing those. These were our little chocolate
We're
tarts
typing.
in my hand.
Oh,
But I'm holding fire for a
Okay.
second because
Love it.
I want to make sure I have enough cream to demonstrate these ones. So these are the little chocolate pumpkin pies, and you can perhaps see in there it's got the melty chocolate. You can see on the top. So these are the ones that we made on Thursday. It froze for the weekend and popped out of the freezer this morning, and ours is still cooking in there. So again, you could just serve them like that with a dust of sugar. We're going to do just some whipped cream on the top.
Beautiful.
And if these were in those little jam jars that you couldn't get hold of and you felt like it, you could tie a little collar of raffia or something around the edge just to give it that little full pop as you put it on your table, or as you say. And if you were doing them and giving them as a gift, you could actually put the lid on those jelly jars. Put this on and then just drop a few off at a friend's or a neighbor's house, even just one to somebody who's by themselves.
And what if we don't have a piping bag like yours?
Oh, you could just splodge, just splodge some cream on the
I
top.
feel like you could cut the corner of a
Yes, I mean, people like to do that. You can just cut the corner of a
Ziploc baggie.
Ziploc baggie. But we're all about.
Next month is going to be even crazier with Pandemic Pantry because we're doing all about staff November.
We are so excited. We kick it off with Jay, and we're doing loaves and fishes as our theme.
Yes.
And
then we have
then-
the charcuterie workshop with Nancy, which if you're doing that, it is $5, and we're going to do individual charcuterie boards. So you can gather whatever you would normally put on a charcuterie board and tune in for that. But if you sign up ahead of time and it's fumcmontgomery.org/charcuterie, then you can sign up there and we'll send you the link. It's going to be on Zoom. It's not going to be on Facebook because it's going to be limited seating so that we can answer questions live.
Yes, and actually, can you pass me those little chocolate chips? I was just
Absolutely.
floundering. I think that what would have been clever would have been to take out a couple of tablespoons of the biscuit base before you made them so that you would have that just as a fun sprinkle on the top. But we're actually just going to put a few little chocolate drops, just to denote the fact
So
that
my
there is.
stomach is growling.
It's actually quite nice.
Looks really good, you guys. If you are looking for something to do and you want to help in some way, we are trying to show our appreciation to anyone that we can, medical workers and frontline workers, and now delivery workers. So we're going to do donuts for delivery workers October 22nd. So if you'd like to help by delivering the donuts, picking up the donuts, helping us bag the donuts.
Yes, individually bagging and sticking each one. And then we have, 9 locations perhaps?
We do. We have 9. So we have about 5 volunteers right now. So we're, you know, we would love to get a few more. And then if you're also available on October 28th, we're going to have the fall confection collection.
Drive-through drop-off baked goods drive.
Yes,
but
so
doesn't that sound better? Full confection collection.
Yes.
So really we are going to all 3 hospitals with those ones. Well, I say, all 3 are going to Baptist East, Baptist South, and Jackson. So we love a really good turnout so that we can share some holiday love and
brownies.
some lift their spirits at the hospitals, because it's that time of year.
Yes, and if you want to deliver them, or if you want to bake them, or you want to do both, we would love that. So just email me for that one, and that's aborden@fumcmontgomery.org.
Yes, and we definitely do need help with delivering for that. So if you don't want to have a lot of people contact, that's a good one, because we can just load the back of your car as you drive through. That's not a problem, and then there'll be somebody to meet you when you get there, and they're all masked, and they can just unload the car.
Easy.
So whatever works for you, or if you're comfortable to get out with your mask, you know, that's an option obviously as well.
Yeah.
So please join in.
Yes.
I'm just going to check the oven.
Okay.
And we can bring those little pies forward.
Ooh, they're so pretty, you guys.
These are just about
These
done,
are adorable. They're perfect for just eating right off the plate. But I'm not going to do that, because that wouldn't be right.
Well, these are not quite ready. So
Okay, our little trifles. Trifles is the way Kate pronounces it.
no, I do.
I thought you said trifle when we started.
I might have said trifles.
I thought that was like the British way of saying it.
I might have been teasing.
Oh, okay. You never know, because she does call my husband Rustle.
Yes, Rustle. I do call him that.
And my friend Rachel calls him Russy
Don't
Poo.
don't trifle with my trifle. That's what they used to
Don't
say.
trifle with my trifle.
So, that's so funny. Okay, so they're all...
And that's how hard it is for us to communicate. So
Yes.
the fact that we're here and doing the show is a miracle.
Yes, we do get stuck quite often. So here they go. It's a little Halloween-y fun in the background here. It's all very orange, but it's all very tasty, and it's all made with love. And hopefully there's a little something here that you can share with, you know, a neighbor, a family friend that you can drop off somewhere. You know, we've just taken food to the fire stations. I mean, there are lots of people that would appreciate your home baking if you want to give it a go.
Just getting a close up.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yes.
So, without further ado, I'm actually going to try one of these.
Ooh.
Try one with me.
Sure.
And then we have to sing.
And then we'll sing immediately after.
Okay. Yum.
Cheers.
Boozy and delicious. Okay.
10 out of 10 would recommend. Am I singing now? Okay.
I think we're singing now.
Okay.
We have a board of prompts. Got a mouthful of pie.
Thanks for tuning in today. Share some pumpkin desserts for the holidays. We'll be back again
It's time to help you prepare.
We'll be back again next week to help you prepare for Halloween.
Not what it says on there. But
I left out a word. It's not Kate's fault.
I'm not the singer of the two.
No, I left a word out. Next week.
Yes, I thought we winged it really well.
Yes, y'all, thank you for coming.
We are so glad that you were here, and we look forward to seeing you at some of our events that we've mentioned, and we look forward to seeing you next week.